Hey everyone, I'm Sandy and you're watching In the Kitchen with Sandy, and on this episode I'm making a cheesy potato casserole, and it's really delicious and it's very simple. Just takes a few ingredients, so let's get started. I'll show you what we need. These are just some sliced potatoes that I've sliced to just not very thick. You don't want them very thick because the thicker they are, the longer it takes to cook. And I had these in some cool water while I was preparing my other stuff. So these have not been cooked yet, so we're going to use these. And I fried up some bacon to go with it, and I've got some, just some roughly chopped onions, and about a half a cup, you know, whatever you, however much you want in there, that's fine. And this is a little bit of garlic powder and some onion salt. Yummy, yummy. I told you I use that with everything. This is just some Velveeta cheese that is just sliced up there, and we have some shredded sharp cheddar that we're going to put this on and when it's done. We're not going to add that to this, and some fresh ground pepper, and that's it. That's it. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to take our baking dish, and you don't have to put anything in it, no spray or anything, because you know, the cheese and the bacon has a little bit of oil in it. So we're just going to layer these in. Kind of layer them in your little baking dish. I might have cut up too many potatoes, but hey. And you're just gonna get you a nice little layer. There's a thin one. Just put them on the bottom there. And this is really, really good, and this goes good with anything. Especially with a fork. Okay, now, and then I'm going to add, you're going to season everything. Let me dry my fingers off. My potatoes are still a little bit wet. And you just sprinkle a little bit of your seasoning right over top, or your garlic and onion salt mixture. And some fresh ground pepper. Remember, we're going to do every layer. Oh, one thing I forgot. My butter. I had my butter in the refrigerator to keep it nice and formed. But this is only about 2.5 tablespoons of butter. It looks like a lot, but it's very thinly sliced. So it's going to be a rich recipe, but it's going to be delicious. Then you just want to put just a few pats of butter onto that layer. Break that one in half. And then you're going to add your onions. Just sprinkle a few of those on there. And put as much or as little as you want. You probably don't want to go too heavy because you're going to have this in layers, so and you're going to get a little bit of it everywhere. And then you're just going to take your cheese and you're just going to lay it right on top there. Or you can just break it up there and put it on there, however you want to do it. But I'm just going to lay mine right on top. And you don't have to worry about spreading it all over the place, because once it starts melting, it's going to just go all the way through. So, and then you're going to take your bacon and just crumble it up in there. Slices, and you want to save some of your bacon, a few pieces for the end to put on top, so it'll look nice and pretty. And then you're going to start just layering again. Don't worry if it's uneven. It doesn't have to be even at all. Just lay that right on top there, because it's all going to bake together, and it's going to be delicious. And by the way, I have my oven preheated at 400. You want to have that ready. Okay, we've got another little layer going on there, and we're done with the potatoes. And then you're going to take your mixture again and season it well. Yummy. This smells good already. And then you're going to take your butter, go right back over the top. And it doesn't matter if you you know, kind of get your steps mixed up here. Doesn't matter what the layers are. And some more fresh ground pepper. Right on top of that. Smells really good. And if you wanted to, you could even throw some sour cream in here. And some onions. We're going to do a light coating because I think I was a little heavy on the last one, but that's okay. Bacon, onions, cheese, and potatoes. Delicious. Well, if you want to call that a light coating. And then your bacon. Again, just kind of crisp it up there. Or as I like to say, smush it, which is not really the term for this. Just get it all down in there. And one more, too. Look at that. How good does that look already? And then you're just going to take your cheese right on top. And again, don't worry that if it's not all covered, once it melts, it's going to spread right out. Look how good that looks. And that is it. Look at that. How simple is that? All right, now I'm going to cover this with some foil so it doesn't take as long to bake. Go ahead and cover it. And then we're gonna pop it in the oven. Okay, into the oven for about 40 minutes, 35, 40 minutes. And we're gonna take it out and then we'll finish the last step. Okay, out of the oven. And these have cooked about 45 minutes. They are fork tender. We're going to top them with our sharp cheddar. Make that bubbling mass of deliciousness. These are so good. And then we're going to take just a little bit more bacon and go right on top. And back in the oven for about another 5 to 6 minutes to melt that cheese, and then they'll be done. Okay, these are done, and they smell absolutely amazing. And again, I cooked them for about 40 minutes with the foil on them, and then maybe 10 minutes without the foil once you add your extra cheese. How pretty those are. And I'm just going to go right in and get a bite. I'm not even going to plate me any up. Blazing hot. Look at that. You got the crispy bacon, the piece of onion, the cheese, the potatoes, and the buttery deliciousness. Mmm. I can't even tell you how good these are. Sweet Mother of Jesus, those are delicious. You gotta try these. Give me a thumbs up. Show me some love. Subscribe, and I'll see you next time.